Hello. How is everyone? So, yeah. Let's get out the gummy bears. That's kind of important. Ugh, I'm getting rid of the white ones, though. I don't eat white gummy bears. They're disgusting. Okay, this should be good. Wow. How is everybody? I'm really sorry today's stream didn't really work out. I woke up with a terrible headache. I actually didn't sleep last night because I had a headache. And it was not good at all. So, yep. That's where we are. No worries, I was sleeping too. So, yep. We're just gonna do some traditional art. Just some chill drawing. Your nose started bleeding. Oh my gosh. What did you do? How did this happen? Yeah, I know, gummy bears, right? Yo, Karisu, you know, like, if you continuously get nosebleeds, it could be also like dry air. Because I think they said something like dry air also exacerbates sorry, not dry noses, but you know, what are they called? Bloody noses, yeah. I can only recount a handful of times I've ever had a nosebleed. It's not very common for me. I think it's been like twice in my life. It's pretty rare. There used to be kids in my school that would get them all the time. It was like a weekly thing. They got to get out of gym and everything. That was the worst part. Like, I wish I could get out of gym just for, you know, snobbing up my nose a little. Lucky little people. Oh, where's my thing? Also, do you know there's some gummy bears that, the sugar-free ones, you can actually get people really, really sick if you give it to them. There's something about sugar-free gummy bears that makes people get stomach issues. Artificial sugar is scary. I think everything should be made with real sugar. Yeah, exactly. Why do we even need it's people that just don't, you know, the people that, you know, complain about oh, you know, there's too much sugar and stuff. And oh my gosh, why are you eating sugar? And then they make artificial sugar, which is worse than actual sugar, you know. I get not everybody can have real sugar. I mean, there's people with diabetes, there's a lot of sugar related diseases out there. You can't have everybody have artificial, I mean, real sugar, but doesn't mean we should be making, you're basically making synthetic food. Don't these people worry about becoming synthetic, like biologically? I would worry about that. Oh, so I don't know how many of you eat, not gummy worms, the, you know, Skittles and, Skittles, M&Ms and stuff. Apparently they're going to get rid of the artificial flavor, the artificial colors by 2026, which they should have done that a long time ago. They shouldn't have waited until now. I bet it's because of regulations and stuff. Companies like to wait until there's, you know, a problem before they like to do anything about it. Which is horrible. All right. So here's a reminder of what I did yesterday. Let's see if we can... My phone claw is so bad. No. Oh my gosh, phone claw, please. There you go. You're getting there. I think I'm gonna have to buy a new one. I think that's the problem here. Okay, now I can finally draw. I'm not opening the window, pancakes. Stop. let me... Oh, I need to fill this. Let me fill my water thing.
They say don't let it rain when you can carry. So when the all-new 2025 Ford Expedition Tremor rains, like 3 dirt bikes, a few tents, and an entire crew ready to make memories. Panoramic blueprints display and confidence to push your limits. The all-new 2025 Ford Expedition Tremor. Always consult on training before driving when you're in trouble. For being safety, next page of their space accessories give emergency lift door tank air capacity specific vehicle from this car.
Alright, got some more water. Oh, hey Demos, how are you? Thanks for coming back. I'm glad I was entertaining enough. I'm not always so quiet. Usually I'm a lot more active. I got a lot of, well, I have one stressful thing on my mind and I can't really seem to, I think my health is starting to suffer for it, but whatever. Hey, Cascada, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Anyways. It's like you guys don't even come here because you're here for the art. It's because you just... Like, I just don't get it. And I don't get why you people do this. It just, it baffles me, you know? And, you know, if you don't have the common sense to, you know, kind of realize that, that's not something I'm going to be teaching anybody. So, conduct yourself accordingly or get out, you know. We'll see how the next few minutes goes. We're drawing glass animals because I feel like it. B. B? Hi, B. First, I thought you were someone I knew. I was like, oh my gosh. That would have been majestic. Oh my gosh. Hello, how are you? So I know I said I was going to do glass animals, but this one I'm going to try to make a Squirtle. Because, you know, it's like water vibes, so I feel like that would actually go really well with it. Maybe. Maybe not, but we'll find out. You can sit up here if you want, Pancake, but you're not going on the window. Come on. No, just... Gosh. I cannot use watercolor pencils. I don't understand how they work. It's not the same as using a brush or anything. Oh, you know what? I probably should have used my other brush, actually, too. I don't know, there's just something about it that makes it difficult to use. Then again, I haven't really tried using them since I tried, like, way in the past. And that was a mistake, because I totally messed up so many drawings trying to use them. What, Pancake? What? If you want to do watercolor, the best thing to do is you want to get a brush that's made for watercolor. Sometimes they have synthetic brushes and they have like more coarse hairs. So like this brush, which I know it's hard to see, these are like fine hairs, they're not synthetic. So that would be good. Also a lot of like Japanese sumi brushes have nice fine hairs. It just has to be able to hold water. If you get a brush that's really for oil or acrylic, it's not going to do the same thing and it's going to kind of rip up your paper. So, and pretty much any watercolor set is good as long as you're not getting like a $3 one. You know, the ones that are made for like really tiny kids. Those are the worst kind of colors you can get. There. Oh. Kind of looks like a squirtle. Kinda. Well, yeah, if you want to do watercolor, you probably should use like watercolor paints. There's like some acrylics you could use, but it's really not the same. It's probably just best to find like a decent watercolor set. And I'm not even saying you got to spend like a lot of money on it either. You know, it could literally be like a $10 set. You know, as long as you're, and it's probably best to practice with a set that isn't like high in price, because you're gonna make mistakes, and you don't want to feel bad when you make those mistakes, especially if you're spending your own hard-earned money on it. Oh, thanks, Demas. Have a good day. Hey, how are you? Can I draw a flower? Well, yeah, I got flowers all around here. I got a flower here and a flower here. And we're actually going to be painting some flowers right here, so you came just at the right time. Oh, thank you. Glad you like them. I guess what we're actually drawing is glass Pokémon, huh? I don't listen to that. No. All right, let's move on. Oh, I've decided to make these additives instead of just regular plants because I can. Oh, hey, Yemen, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm not exactly too talkative today. I'm just kind of drawing peacefully. You know how that is. Enjoy your stay. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. Glad you like it. Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, thank you. Glad you like it. Oh, yeah? Well, welcome to the Lynn Club. They should, because they are Pokemon. These are like glass jar Pokemon. So here's Squirtle. I've got the Oddish duo. I don't know what they're doing. And then we got a Pikachu. You know what? Let's do a Charmander this time. Hi, Manal. What thickness? This one is a 0.5 mechanical pencil. And the lining pen, oh, where is it? The lining pen is a 1. So they're pretty thin. They break a lot, to be honest, though. That's the only bad part. I have broken so much lead because the lead is so thin. But there's a 0.2 that I want to get that I saw online, and I'm thinking about getting it. Because, so for instance, this is a 0.7, and I filled it with red lead, and that's what I'm using to draw these flowers. Like, it just smears on the paper, and it's going to become a problem when I go to paint. So, in this case, thinner is better. Because you don't want to mess up the watercolor paper too much, otherwise it, you know, it can make some really funky colors. But it helps to use colored lead, because that's really helped. Instead of going in with like regular graphite or a different color, I try to choose a color that's suitable to the overall painting, and that has really helped in a lot of cases. You know, they make like a ton of colored lead. There. Oh, it looks like he has tiny little britches. It's fun. Gary likes my art. Well, thank you. It looks like he has shorts on. That's so funny. I probably should have rose the water level on this one. Yay, I got friends. Thank you. Hooray for friendship. Alright, I got Pikachu, Squirtle. Yeah, Charmander. Oh, yeah, Bulbasaur. Yeah. That's what I was gonna do. I remember now. Okay, we got Squirtle. I wonder if I should give him a little smile. Nah, he's gonna pout. It's a pouty. He's pouty. I don't know why he's pouting, but he is. Okay, I think Squirtle's done. The Oddish look done. Pikachu. Oh, no, wait. Pikachu needs line art. Whoops. I don't know a lot of these, like, lingos that people use on videos. I'm sorry, I am, like, of no help, Kurisu. I got no clue of what people say is good or bad. I mean, and if it's something that, like, doesn't make sense, then don't worry about it. I mean, you know, someone can try to insult you and say something bad, but unless you actually take it to heart, it doesn't really mean anything. That goes for, like, all insults, you know? Someone can call you names or say something unsavory about you, but if you let it bother you, that's what really gives the insult its power. You know, otherwise it's just words, you know? I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but and I mean, there's not enough time in the day to, like, figure out all the mean stuff someone's gonna tell you, you know? And, like, there's totally gonna be people who are gonna rag on you online. I mean, it's not worth fighting with them. Life is just so short for any of that. And it gets shorter the older you get. This Charmander looks so weird. I should not have made the water level in this way. It really does look like he's got little pants on. With, like, some little suspenders or something. I don't know. He looks weird. He doesn't look like a Charmander at all. Poor guy. He's got his little britches on. His little britches. Hi, thanks for coming. You know, Creaser, you want to know what that comment reminds me of? I remember back in the day when Steven Universe was super popular, people would get tons of hate and stuff for doing like Steven Universe art, and they would just say the nastiest of things on other people's stuff, like, disgusting stuff, like mocking it and mocking the lifestyle of people and all of that stuff. And I guess now pretty much Roblox and Dandy's World is the next thing that people like to, make a big deal about. Oh, you know what I can do? Well, hey, I'm glad you like the Charmander. I really appreciate that. Here, we're gonna give Charmander some inside leaves. He's growing a little ecosystem in here. There, that looks better to me. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like the art style and everything. Alright, now we gotta do a Bulbasaur. Give me a second. I'm going to run down to the kitchen and just see if I can find something to munch on, because I'm kind of getting a headache again. I think I need to take my Advil. I'll be right back. You can stay here, Pancake. I'm just grabbing a drink, there's some. are you doing, Pancake? Alright, we've returned. Alright, we got a Bulbasaur to do. Here, let me see if I can at least try to... Let me know if this isn't a good view. I can adjust it as necessary. Let's change our water too. Charmander's so cute. Look at him. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Dandy's World, so I cannot add anything important to this conversation. I think I would have been the person to really enjoy Wednesday, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just so sick of people. I kind of see through people's acts. You know, they're acting, it just bothers me. I don't see genuineness in people. And maybe that's why, you know. Ew, what soda do you have? You have like a Mountain Dew? Why would your lemon... I'm sorry for the chip ASMR. I had to get a snack. I had a horrible headache this morning. I even postponed my stream. I'm still not feeling the best. I don't know what's causing it. I couldn't sleep last night. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to trauma dump there, but... Oh, it's like grape soda? Oh, nice. Ooh. Creep, tell me more about these birds that take the eyes. Agnes DeMille. Like, the girl that plays Wednesday, she really does look like Wednesday. Like, I think they really nailed the physical part of it, and even her, like, character. I guess it's the stuff that... Because, look, every actor that plays a character also... Oh, shit. No. Go away. Every actor also has... Every character they play, they're also a person on the outside. You know, so if you decide to do a live-action adaptation of something, there's going to be the person that plays. There's, you know, you got the actress to say, I, Lynn, played Wednesday, right? Me, Lynn. I play Wednesday. So there's me playing Wednesday as the role, and then there's Lynn on the outside. If those two personalities, or if there's things you're doing on the outside of your career that affect how I view you, I'm not going to see you as the perfect candidate to play this character. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she did anything wrong. What was her name, Jenna? Like, she didn't do anything wrong or anything, but I don't like how they handled the COVID situation. She was sick with COVID, and she was doing her little Wednesday dance, and there was that whole spiel, and she's not old enough to drink, and she was, seen drinking wine and stuff like that in another country, and they're minor things. They're not anything that people should really get upset about, but it distorts the fantasy of how the character is seen for me. And maybe I'm just too picky. I mean, that's always an option. Let me stand and do this. Yes, you should eat the blue lemon. Blue lemons only come once in a lifetime in grape soda, which means you should drink it. I mean, eat it. Eat it and drink it. Put the lemon in the soda and then just drink it whole. Don't even chew the lemon. Come on, Krisu. Oh, really? But I didn't know that they were writing certain stuff like that. I thought the writing was good in those episodes, but if the new Wednesday, if they're doing certain things to kill off the characters, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if other people see that, because if you get a lot of backlash for especially Netflix stuff, I think they seem to kind of listen. If there's too much backlash from the fans, they'll change stuff. I mean, all right. We've got ourselves a... Oh, wait, should I even put water in you? Yes, I should. You know what I've been really hooked on? It's these miniature drama series. There's Korean, Chinese, and Japanese series that show up on my YouTube, and they're an hour long, and it encompasses. It's like a mini movie where rebirth stories. Where the main heroine was wronged, and she gets reborn or gets to account for her past mistakes and stuff, and gets revenge and stuff. Those have been really refreshing to watch. They're pretty much all the same story, just different actors. Although I noticed some of the actors on some of the stories are actually the same people, so they each play different roles. Sometimes you might see the one girl as the villain, but then the next one, she's actually the heroine. And I'm like, hey, I remember you. You were in that last episode I just watched just about an hour ago, and you were the villain. Now I'm going to root for you. Isn't that interesting? They're all really good actors. I don't know what they're called, mini TikTok movies or something like that, but those are fun. It's definitely not like American stuff, which is great because American stuff is boring. I like my little mini movies. Yo, what's up, Starlit? Apparently Yen sign, Starlit VR Yen. Alright, well hello there. Got some yen on you? Oh, you're not spoiling anything. You can keep going, I don't care. The father is dying, oh no. Isn't lemon grape soda actually a thing? Shoot, I should not have done that. I accidentally mixed that blue with that blue. That's what I get for not paying attention. heard in India or Pakistan, there's something. It's like a citrusy cumin soda drink that people in India will drink. I already forget what it's called, but I saw it on like a food channel type thing. I always wondered how people in like more arid countries like India and Pakistan, they're able to like stay cool. I could never do that. I would be sweating my proverbial balls off. Like, I'm being so honest on that too. I cannot stand heat. I'm not made for heat. I don't want to be in heat. Like, I want to be in a nice air-conditioned room, probably for the rest of my life, actually. You know what I'm saying? Pancake, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I think it was a type of lassie, yeah. Good. I'm glad someone knows what I'm talking about. Ha. I am relating to my viewers. That is important. It is important to relate to the viewers. Oh, I also found a new snack that apparently people in or citizens of India will eat. I don't want to say people of India. That's kind of rude. Citizens of India. It's like a popped lotus seed. It's puffed. So I guess they take the lotus seed and they puff it almost like popcorn, and it turns into this big puff ball. Kind of want to try it, but also kind of don't, because I guess, well, it's spiced, and I get really weird around spices. I'm not really a spice girl. Holla. A spice girl or anything like that. I don't really like too much spice. I kind of like simple flavors, like a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, you know, but not like intense, oh wow, pardon me, intense seasonings. Sorry, I'm eating my chips, so now I'm, of course, gonna burp a little. Not bad. I would like to try to make like a tandoori someday, though. Oh, and I guess in Korea, or it could be Korea, it could be other places, they have these sesame leaves that they pick, and they, you know, they're often put in like soy sauce and other spices and chili peppers and stuff. And you take the sesame leaf and you wrap it with rice and maybe some steak or something. I thought that was pretty cool. I feel like I gotta open up my horizons. You know, I only eat like pretty much whatever is at the grocery store. I don't really try to make anything. I can make a mean gyoza. I make my own gyoza wrappers and everything. I don't use store-bought wrappers. I make my own dough. I make my own filling. I can make a mean gyoza. On point. Also, I'm thinking about adding some more Pokemon here. I put like a little poll at the top. I'm not sure if anyone cares to vote, but kind of thinking about either like a Dragonite, a Marill, or a Piplup. I can't figure out which one though. Oh yeah, I love learning about other cultures through food. I just hate how I can't taste any of it when I'm watching it on the TV. They're all Pokemon. Creep, how do you not know your Pokemon? Sweet Dragonite. I can do Dragonite. You don't like Pokemon? Oh, that's okay. I feel bad then, because what I'm drawing is all Pokemon. So basically, I'm drawing everything that you don't like. Maybe Creep didn't grow up with Pokemon around. It was especially prominent back in my like early school days, but Pokemon has really died down. Now it's replaced with stuff like Roblox and heck, even Steven Universe. Oh, you like my art no matter what? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully it's something that everyone can enjoy. I would hate to just cater to one type of person, you know? And I don't know why I'm drawing all these glass Pokemon. For some reason, it's just really relaxing right now. Alright, what do we have? Okay, we got the Pikachu, we got the Charmander, okay, we got the Bulbasaur. Oh, yeah, we're doing Dragonite. Yeah. Okay, here, Chips, you move over here. I will chomp on you as it is necessary. Tell Toad to give the lemon back. That's not his lemon. How dare Toad do that? He threw it out? Well, were you trying to eat the rind too? Why didn't you unhinge your jaw like a snake and just eat it all before Toad got to you? The problem is all that pesky skin around the mouth. Well, I definitely didn't want you to eat the rind part, so if you were trying to eat, like, the skin of the lemon, then yeah, Toad did the right thing. But I do know you like your lemon, so I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have to get another one at some point. shoot, what is a dratini? You had the full lemon in your mouth? Oh my gosh. I'm honestly surprised you were able to do that. Do you know how big lemons can be? That takes some serious skill, my friend. Alright, I lied. I'm also going to do a dratini as well. Why not? I love snakes. I love how cute snakes are. I love how dumb their little mouths look. I love how they stick their little tongues out to inspect me. I just love everything about it. I love snakes. I love snakes. You can't tell me that a snake does not look cute, beautiful, or all of the above. It just doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. Exactly. Snakes are cute. That's what I'm talking about, Kurisu. Yeah, you understand what I'm talking about. Good. Good. So I can, like, skip the explanation. We can get right to the gushing. Snakes. Hey, Kurisu. Your dogs and your cats, do you have a problem with them getting fleas, by the way? Because recently, Pancake and Genghis have gotten fleas on them, and I don't know how they did it. Like, my porch is closed off, and I know some stuff can wiggle their way in, because, you know, they're bugs. But the amount of fleas they had was ridiculous. I had to give them 2 flea baths last night. Or not last night, last week, that's what I'm trying to say. Huh. The only thing is I could think of she got it when she was outside, which is absolutely possible. Oh, that's right, you're still on holiday, aren't you, Kurisu? Have you been in... Yeah, from the outside. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I bought some flea stuff. I've been giving them some baths. I also have flea collars, and I've been kind of checking them every day to kind of curb any kind of, like, if I see them, I pick them out. Like, I don't care. I'll sit there with Genghis, like, on his back, and I'm, like, examining his belly. His belly was filled with them, and I felt so bad because he wasn't showing any signs of anything tickling him. He wasn't being bothered or in any way. You know, he really was not caring. So for it to get that bad in a matter of like a day or two was alarming. So I've been treating their bedding. I've been doing whatever I can. Go get your dog. Where's your dog? Go get your dog. What's up, dog? Where you at? What up, dog? Where you at? I wish there were people in the chat that knew what Aqua Teen Hunger Force was. I would be having so much fun right now if just somebody knew what that show is about. So I could, like, just quote random stuff from the show. and people would know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because, yeah, Genghis is disabled, and, you know, you touch his legs and his back, he doesn't really feel it, so he probably doesn't notice it, but he'll notice if something's on his face or, like, the front half of his body, but not his back half. So, but I've been keeping them inside and monitoring them, and if they need another bath, we'll go do that, so. I'm just glad I'm aware of it. I might take them into the vet to get like a flea treatment or something. I know they are kind of behind on shots, so that probably would benefit them quite a lot. I don't want them to be suffering in any way, you know. Oh, really? You did? Wow. You had a lot of different pets, haven't you, Creasy? Oh my gosh, are you okay? What if it was a hair from a spider? That would be even worse. What spiders have hair? Tarantulas do. I doubt there's a tarantula hanging out in your crib, though. Like, they have tiny little hairs on their abdomens and even on their feet. I would show you, but I don't want to disgust everybody else out in the chat. Not everybody's a spider person. Oh, by the way, I think we have a spider problem inside as well, because I just found baby spiders crawling all over my table last night when I was sitting down to draw. And that was interesting, you know, wasn't really prepared for that. So, yeah. Basically tells me I haven't cleaned, like, the floor in a while. So I'm guessing spiders thought, hey, Lynn's not cleaning, let me just take up residence here, you know. I wouldn't mind it so much if there was bugs for them to eat, but there's nothing here for them to eat, you know? Gosh, I hate ants. You know what I hate more than ants? I hate those long-legged mofos. They got like 18 legs, but they're really, really long legs. I'm not talking about a centipede with them short, tiny little legs. Those are fine. But with the really long, slendery legs. For some reason, that's creepy. Why do you need a leg that long? I don't know, but apparently they do, and I don't like it. I don't consent to this, you know? How dare you make Toad scream like a girl? Toad trusts you so much to not throw spiders in his hair. How dare you do that to him, you know? Does Toad like spiders like you, or is Toad more of a not spider person? My boyfriend won't even go near him. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting to put on this secondary color. One time, so my boyfriend is very opposed to cheese, like to the point of like a mental illness. So I had some cheese on my hand, like because I was doing something with cheese. I forget if I was like preparing something or if I just had it in my hands. I went over, I touched him on the arm. Do you want to know what this mofo did? He went and he took a shower because he was that disgusted with it. And I was like, really? But luckily our relationship was strong enough to where he forgave me. And I forgave him for acting like an asshat. I mean, who takes a shower because you got touched on the arm by some cheese? Apparently this guy. Yeah, banana muffins is weird. It's certainly not what I'd expect people to be afraid of. Maybe Toad just had a really bad experience with banana muffins and just absolutely dislikes the taste. Well, I mean, obviously he dislikes the taste, but I don't know, maybe it was just so traumatizing, you know? You don't like water? Ugh. I don't like water. Like, I'm not scared of it, but I'm not gonna ingest it in any way. No, I don't do that. I don't drink water. Water is like one of the most top disgusting things. Especially tap water. Like, that's just gross to the highest level of gross. Oh, do you have that? You know that it's what trypto, like the fear of multiple tiny holes together. I remember there was like a picture going around way back in the day of, and it was like a hand and it had like a bunch of holes in it and it was like freaking people out. Yeah, that one. Exactly. I really did have a hard time looking at that picture. It's a horrible picture. Yeah, no, don't look it up. No, that's a no-no. We don't do that. Horrible, horrible picture. Whoever made it needs to be kicked in the breadbasket. And I say breadbasket because I'm sure a guy made it. Because guys are like that. Because guys are a-holes. Not all men, obviously, but most men are a-holes. They got nothing better to do. They just like to freak out other people. Nah, if your back hurts, you're not necessarily old. Just means that your back hurts. I think getting old is really just a state of mind. I mean, you have like the physical changes of being older, right? Like your physical appearance will slightly change and your body will, you know, deteriorate at different levels and stuff like that. And that's all pretty normal, but isn't youth really just a state of mind? I mean, I don't consider myself old, even though I'm certainly not a teenager, you know? I think, I don't know, I feel like the mindset that you have going into your life really is going to represent how your life is going to go. If you have a mindset that, you know, if you have a certain mindset that kind of borders, not negative, but, you know, if you feel yourself getting older, then you're probably going to be older, you know? I'm not one of those people that thinks that, you know, just by changing your mindset, you can do whatever you want. But I think it kind of plays a big role in just how you view yourself and how others view you, if that makes sense. Wow, Karisu, good job. You do not need white carpeting, not with how much stuff you spill. Also, guys, if you ever have your own houses and stuff, do not get white carpet or white furniture. You're going to be like sitting on the furniture one day enjoying your soda pop, or in this case, Karisu's lemon pop or whatever the hell he had, and you're going to spill it, and then it's going to just become one big stain, you know. You could also invest in some rugs, so at least that way you can like take it and get it cleaned or something. Some rugs can be expensive though. I don't know if you've ever like stopped at the store and just like went to like the upholstery department, but some of that stuff is just way too expensive. I don't know how they expect people to pay that much for like a rug. Well, then again, I don't really understand how rugs are made, so maybe it's deserved, you know, in some way, but still, some of those rugs cost hundreds of dollars. It is almost flabbergasting how expensive some stuff can be. Because, like, my mind can't comprehend how how it could be that way, you know? Ooh, you were in China? Sweet. How was it? I know some Chinese. How do you drop your phone in the toilet? See, this is why certain people should not bring their phone into the bathroom. Other than being completely gross, which it is, some people just don't have, they're not able to do two things at once. Like, they're not able to drain their lizard and look at the phone at the same time. And I'm just speaking facts, you know. Like, put it in your pocket or something. See, I'm scared of my phone, like, because if my phone were ever to drop in the toilet, I'm not using it again. I'm gonna be straight honest with all of you. I'm not using it again. Like, that's just disgusting. I would never, like, no, I'm sorry. I would have to get a new phone. I could not do it. You know, it's just so disgusting. Like, your phone being in a toilet, so gross. Like, I purposefully will take my phone, and if I have like a bag or something, I'll just put it in my bag. But I will rarely keep it on me, like, in the facilities. Or I'll, like, put it on top of, like, the roll canister, so that way, like, there's no way I could accidentally drop it, you know, or something like that. Like, I take all the precautions. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's a dratini with, like, some weird stuff going on. I used to try to, like, take my tablet with me so I used to have a tablet that I could draw on, but it's just not easy or convenient to try to draw or do anything when you're using the bathroom. You can really only do one thing at a time. Plus, like, whenever you are done, like, using the bathroom, you eventually have to put the tablet down or something, you know, and there's, like, nowhere on earth, like, in the bathroom that I would be willing to put my tablet, you know, to set it down as, like, everything's getting finished up and everything. So I can definitely say that's one of the places that I don't try drawing. You know, it's just not sanitary, you know, like, because then you have to carry your tablet or your phone with you, you know, places. But maybe that's just because my bathroom doesn't have any room for me to put stuff. Like, all the available space is already taken, and I don't want to put it on the floor. Because the floor is basically like a fur magnet from the cats. Krisu, you've, like, scarred all of us. Why would you do that? Alright, so here's, I guess I did only a half page today, huh? Here's the page we did today. Hold on. There we go. Ooh. I think Can RT said I am Chinese. Hold on, let me check. You sleep in China? I don't know. Oh, you're in France? Oh, sweet. I know a little bit of French, too. I used to take French in, school. Alright, I want to let everyone know I'm gonna get ready to kind of wrap up the stream. I'm gonna sit here and draw just a little bit more, but just kind of want to give you guys a head up. Yeah, dude, study Chinese. Oh, actually, I have a book that I'm reading in Japanese because I'm trying to improve my Japanese reading skills. I was able to read a little bit of elementary Japanese. Yeah. So, like, what is it? Is that? Wait. Sui or sui, right? Sui or 我小 wait 我小 Lin Sweet. I'm doing better. I'm learning. I'm learning. And what? Shen. Wait. Shen. No, because horse is ma. I think it's ma. Horse. I forget. I'll figure it out later. Oh, I'm not that good. The one, okay, so in terms of hiragana, the only one that I can't write is I cannot figure out how to get it looking decent. I mean, I can write that, but it kind of looks like crap. Oh, maybe that's it. And then here's O, E, U, E, E. Ooh, no, I do not listen to whatever you... There you go away. How to pronounce spell. Krisu, your English is totally fine. Really, can artist? It's amazing that people think that, like, Chinese and Japanese is the same. And, like, they all think it's, like, the same. Also, like, Korean and, you know, they don't realize that there's differences, you know? Just so you know, I don't know, like, any Korean at all. I don't know any Hangul at all. Like, I think I tried learning it once and it didn't work out. Oops. Wait. I think I did that wrong. Ugh. I'm good like the first 3 lines, so the K's, the S's, and then M is where I'm bad at. Like the N's I should be good, so nah. No, that's ha. Nani. Oh shoot, what's new? No, this is ne. Because I know how to spell Neko. And I know no. I'm good at no. Yeah, I gotta read, you know. Yeah, make sure you go eat or something. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be heading out here, like, really shortly. So, probably end it in, like, 5 minutes. So I'm gonna end the stream in 5 minutes. Yeah, good luck on all your studying and everything. All right. I think I'm done for today. Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out and everything. I really appreciate you hanging out. I haven't really been in the best mood lately. Got some stressful things going on behind the scenes that I'm hoping get resolved here in the next day or two. So, do want to apologize if I'm not the most energetic. But no matter what, things are going to get resolved soon. Tomorrow is Fan Art Friday. That's still going on. So if anybody does want to come by, get something drawn for free, feel free to come by. I'm going to be doing some requests tomorrow. So if you have an OC or some fan art you want done, you're more than welcome to show up. Starts at tomorrow at 10 a.m. CST. I'll post the I'll post the live here really shortly. So that way you know what time it is and everything. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great day. And, yeah, keep drawing and have fun. Bye.